There are people out there spending their $5 bills that are worth a lot more than just $5. Imagine coming across a $5 bill and accidentally spending it later only to find out after watching my videos that these $5 bills are worth 20, 30, 50, or hundreds of dollars. Without wasting any more time, let's hop into this video. So look at this 1988 $5 bill. So nothing too exciting here outside of the fact that it's in really good condition. Another thing to keep a note of is the serial number. Depending on the serial number on the bill will dictate how much the bill is worth. This $5 bill, because it's from 1988 and it's in good condition, sold for $32. Now, condition isn't always everything. Now look at these two $5 bills really quick. They have a face value of $10. They're both from 1950. One is pretty beat up and the other one is in relatively good condition, and they sold for $25. Now this bill sold for $6,600, and here's exactly why. So I'll break this down as quickly as possible. This is a $5 bill from 2013. It was graded by PMG a 70 EPQ star. Now 70 is the highest achievable grade in grading. This is a relatively modern bill, so it's quite crazy to see it sell for this much money. It's also important to know that this is a star note. And by star, I mean if you look at the end of the serial number, you will see a star there. Star notes occur when there is an error on a sheet of bills being printed and they end up scrapping that sheet and use a new sheet of bills with a star at the end of the serial number. These bills also have security features on them. If you look on the back of the bill on the right side, you will see a bunch of yellow zeros and fives. If you didn't know, that is actually a security measure because of the exact placements of those numbers. If you were to put this bill and try to print it in your printer, it would send a code to your printer and reject the print. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. While we're on the back of the bill, another very important area is the back plate number. You will see on this example, the back plate number is 285. Essentially what that means is they have printing plates for these bills, and they know it's mainly a tracking device for the BEP to see which area on the sheet this bill came from. So they know that this was a back plate of 285. Now, what does it have to do with value? Depending on the type of bill that you have, there are instances where depending on which backplate number you have and the location will dictate how much the bill is worth. But let's hop into the next bills. Wait, 90% of you that watch the videos are still not subscribed. So you better subscribe right now so we can keep the lights on. Wait, no, I was kidding. This bill sold for $12,925, and here's why. The first thing you'll notice is this is a star note. Again, star notes typically bring more money than non-star notes, but that's not always the case. Next, this bill is from 1928. This $5 bill, you can see, has a large number 1 to the left of the bill. That number 1 stands for the Boston District. Now, typically you're going to see a letter to the left of Lincoln and not a number. This is what collectors call a numeral type bill. Numeral type bills are typically worth more money than non-numeral types. Another area I need to hit on is condition. Condition is king when it comes to the value of your currency. One little single fold on your bill can dramatically decrease the value, so do not fold your bill. I know we're very used to folding up bills, but when it comes to the collectible value of your bill, that is the absolute last thing you want to be doing. Because this one was graded by PMG a 65 EPQ, it sold for $12,925. Not gonna spend a lot of time here, but this is what an old school $5 bill sheet looks like. So back in the day, someone had this sheet of $5 bills. You can see there are 12 bills on this sheet. That means there is a face value of $60. But trust me, when someone bought this sheet, they paid $60, but today that sheet is worth over $17,625. Now here's a 1928 C $5 bill from the Atlanta District, rated by PMG a 65 EPQ, and this note sold for $26,450. The biggest thing you want to be looking out for here is the series letter after the date. So I'll zoom in here. You can see that small little C after 1928. That is the series of the bill. Depending on which series you have and how many were produced and how many are currently out there in collections, is a simple supply and demand thing. There are collectors that will pay a crazy amount of money for these notes. If you have one of these, make sure that you take the appropriate steps. I have a completely free ebook that goes over coin and currency handling, grading, and values. All you got to do is click the link below, but you don't have to do that. Just keep doing your homework and research, and I'll see you guys in the next video.